It's nice. Charming. Appealing. A lot better than the third film. A lot better than the third film in almost every possible way. I came to watching this with low expectations. Especially, okay, right off the bat, it's not better than Gift of the Night Fury. It's not better than that Christmas special. No way. Far beyond. But I thought this would be as bad as the third film because, well, it does take place... What's it called? Homecoming. Homecoming does take place like a few days or just one day before Hiccup and his family meet up with Toothless and his family again. So I thought, maybe the dynamic might be weird. The humor is gonna fall flat like the third film. It's not gonna work out. Nah, proven wrong. Surprisingly, it was enjoyable. Hiccup was a bit weird in this one, but I can bear watching him talk and watching him do his thing compared to the third film where he does some admittedly stupid choices. Stupid decisions, alright? Astrid, she's a bit weird. She's weirder here too. Because there's a scene where Hiccup accidentally walks upon his kid's trap. He's hanging upside down, and his kids and Astrid, which is his wife, during Homecoming, they just leave him be. They walk out the house while he's still hanging. Bit weird there. Maybe just their love language, their humor, right? Maybe that's it. Nothing too serious there. And the kids, it's interesting. I'm split between... I understand they're kids, so they're gonna be, mischievous and not, mature, right? The son is goofy. The son he's chaotic a bit. And his daughter, oh, by the way, I don't know their names. I think his son's name is Nuffnik. I watched the first half of Homecoming without subtitles, so I thought his name was Nothing. Like, that's his name. His name is Nothing. I'm like, damn, you must love your son a lot. If you're gonna name him Nothing. Sarcasm. And his daughter's name, I don't know. It starts with a Z. Here, let me Google her name. I forgot what's her name. Zephyr. Zephyr? Zephyr. 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 Yeah, Zephyr. Zephyr and Nuffnik. Zephyr and Nuffnik. Okay. I don't like the names. Don't like the names. It could have been better. Could have fit, or at least somewhat match the names of Astrid and Hiccup. Well, actually, it kind of does. Hiccup does have a funny name. Hiccup. And his son has a funny name. Nuffnik. Kind of funny. I don't know. And Astrid has a admittedly badass name, or at least a proper name. So does her daughter. Okay, to me it does make sense a bit. Yeah, his daughter, Hiccup's daughter, Zafnir. She hates dragons. Or at least sees them as a foe. So she's setting up all these traps around the house to catch a dragon. Not catch them, but protect their house from a dragon, right? And they do a good job at explaining why she hates dragons. She discovers the book with all the description of almost every dragon. The same book that, in the first film, Hiccup was trying to find information on the Night Fury, where he reads the quote, the unholy offspring of death and lightning, I believe. Yeah, she finds a book in the attic, reads it, like, oh my god, these dragons, they're bad, they're evil, should be killed. Alright, fair. I don't blame the daughter. And Hiccup tries to explain to the daughter, yeah, they're not that bad. And then Zephyr comes up with a great point. What happened to your leg? His prosthetic leg. What happened to his leg, huh? Alright. Fair point. Valid point. Alright, cool. I like his family. His family is, like I said, I'm split a bit. I'm still a bit split. Not a big fan of Astrid. Hiccup is... he's good. Could have been better, but he's good. His kids, This is the only project we get any characters out of them, right? We don't get Nufnik and Zephyr in any other projects, right? We don't do. Yeah, we don't. So this is the only project we get to see them have character, have personality, or just see them at all. If we're not including the end, the last flight of How to Train Your Dragon 3. I hate mentioning that film. Alright, family's cool. Why are there kids trashing Stoic's statue? Why? It's only been, how long has it been? 9 years? 10? Actually, what's the time skip? What's the time skip, yeah? Let me see. When did Toothless come out? What? What? Approximately 10 years. Alright, approximately 10 years. I'm gonna say 10 years, right? 10 years. That means 11 years since Stoic died, right? 11 years. So, like, a generation passed. Let's say a generation. Almost a generation passed. And there are literally kids trashing Stoic's statue. I mean, I don't know what to think about that. Yeah, I get it. There are kids. Mischievous. Yes. Surely, they would be taught who Stoic is. Even Gobber, who, stops the kids from trashing the statue. He tells the kids, do they not know about the bravest Viking leader to ever exist? Bravest Viking leader! What is bravest Viking? What is the bravest Viking leader? Bravest Viking would probably go to Hiccup. I don't know. Bravest Viking leader, chief. Surely the kids would know that and have at least some level of respect to the statue. Which they do in the end. They put the mistletoes and stuff, the decorations on the statue. But still, like, come on. On Gobber here. He's too humorous. I get he's a humorous character, but I think he's a bit too humorous and too soft. My guy cannot stop crying every time Stoic is mentioned. And I can't blame. Look, it's okay to grieve your friend, grieve someone like a brother to you, or grieve a close member that felt like family. All right, that's fair. That's all right. I'm not downplaying it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Oh my guy, do you have to uncontrollably cry every moment you mention him? And it's not like having a serious monologue about Stoic and then you cry. It's just you hear the name Stoic, and then he cries. And that's how the whole ruckus occurred in the final act, when the whole theater play begins burning apart because he was crying and tosses the beer in the fire or something like that, right? Hold it together, Gobber. Hold it together, alright? Be hard. Oh. Let me rephrase that. Control yourself. Be strong. Be strong. Have a hard heart. Okay, stop using hard. That's not... Oh, God. So that's Gobber. The side characters. Bearable. They're bearable. And a smidgely bit funnier than the third film. I still hate Tough Nut. I still hate him. He's still, it rhymes with brick, but I'm not gonna say it. He's that. I still hate him. Snotlout doesn't really get much, unless my memory is foggy, even though I just watched Homecoming. Snotlout doesn't do much other than, scroll the script that Gobber and Tough Nut, because Tough Nut's cosplaying dressed up as Hiccup, and Gobber's dressed up as Stoic, and they're performing a play, so they're reading off the script that Snotlout's showing the play and scrolling down, whatever. He doesn't do much. I don't think he even has a line of dialogue, I'm sure. And then, I like Fish Legs. Fish Legs is cool. Oh yeah, Fish. What did he say? Wait. What did he say in that? No. Hold on. What did they see? Wait. What the hell am I? What the? Oh, nah, nah, oh, God, oh, God. Ah, Lord. Pookie Lump. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, God. Oh, nah, nah. And then they kiss. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know about their dynamic. I don't know about that romance, alright? Look, it's cute. It's... I wish it was more set up in the third film, or even the second film. The second film was kinda set up. Kinda. I wish we got more... Like, I wish we explored the romance between Fishlegs and Ruffnut in the third film, alright? That's what we should have done. Not the stupid ass joke of, oh, I got a baby to babysit. Or Ruffnut being an annoying, atrocious, obnoxious thing. Idiot. We should explore the romance. That would have been better. Oh, that'd be so much better. Oh, it might be cringe, but it'd be much better than what we got. To make the kissing in Homecoming. Pookie Lump. Nah. Hey, if you have like a partner, yeah, or a crush, call her or him a Pookie Lump. Pookie Lump. Pookie Lump. Oh, Pookie Lump. Oh, Lord. I'm crying. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, Pookie Lump. Pookie Lump. And then they bent, lean forward to each other. Oh, I spat on my helmet too. Pookie Lump. Oh, Pookie Lump. Romance felt forced here, but you know what? Funny. It's funny here. Very funny here. Very funny. It caught me up. Yeah, this Christmas special, I laughed more times in this How to Train Your Dragon project more than the previous ones. Especially How to Train Your Dragon 1. I laughed. Probably they just catch me off guard. That's how it make me laugh. If you want to make me laugh, don't show me something that's supposed to be funny. Just catch me off guard. Have a man sit on a toilet, pooping, and then boom, he lets out an atomic bomb and flies to Mars and dry humps a rock. I don't know. That would... Oh, what? I'm gonna have an interesting dream when I sleep tonight. Yeah. Comedy here, funny. Oh, now I want to talk about the stars of this film. The stars of this Christmas special. Toothless and Light Fury's... The Light Fury... Why doesn't she have a name? I'm gonna call her Mama Fury. No, I'm gonna call her... No way. No. We call her Pookie. Stop. Toothless and the Night Fury. They're kids, right? Do they have names? I think they have names. What's their names? Surely they have names. Dart, Pouncer, and Rough Runner. Is that their name? That's their name. Dart, Pouncer, and Rough Runner. Rubbish names. Does Light Fury have a name? Light Fury name. She doesn't have a name. Oh, so she doesn't have a name, but her kids have a name. All three of them. And they're all trash. Okay, cool. Dart, Pouncer, Rough. I'm just gonna call them kids of Toothless, right? Kids of... Tits? Oh, you hear nothing. The kids of Toothlesses, they're funny. They're actually funny. I laughed a lot to them. Especially that scene when they reach Burke. They reach Burke. Oh, wait, one question. Okay. Those kids flew from the hidden world to Burke within a day. Those babies flew from the hidden world to Burke within a day. Hidden world must not be too far then. It must not be too far. It means it's like at least within 100 miles. Maximum 100 miles. It has to be. Or 50 miles. How God, I'm spitting everywhere. How far is the hidden world from Burke? The kids made it there quick. For real. And one other thing I want to say. Okay, so Hiccup, you want a pageant. You want a theater to reminisce the time when you met Toothless, but instead it's like stoic. Like you're paying respects to Toothless and stoic, right? Okay. Tell me, Hiccup. Didn't you departure with the dragons, right? Did you do that? And tried to make people forget about dragons and their existence to keep them safe? I already said that's stupid in my review for the third film. 10 years later, and you're still reminding people the existence of dragons? With a theater play reminding everyone about Toothless's existence? I'm confused. And your daughter knows, well, I think she knows, there are dragons because she's setting up all these traps, right? So I'm confused. Are you making people forget about dragons or not? I thought you were doing it to protect the dragons. But clearly, the next generation, your kids, they know the existence of dragons. And well, actually it's already spoilers. They see Toothless, well, at least the daughter sees Toothless in the end. Actually, wait, you take your daughter and your kid to Toothless and his family in the end of How to Train Your Dragon 3. I'm confused. Are you making them forget about dragons or not? It's making the departure just stupider. I really want to rant about that again, but I don't want to. I don't want to get my blood pumping. Whew, okay, so what was I? Yeah, the kids, Toothless's kids, they're entertaining to watch. Really entertaining. I like the scene where they point at each other when the parents came and got mad at the kids for leaving to Burke. They point at each other like, nah, you did. You did. Nah, you did. That is a funny scene. And the noises they make, very funny. Very funny. And I guess Toothless meeting Hiccup without Hiccup knowing, like Toothless interacting with Hiccup in Toothless's cosplay. That was sweet too. That was sweet. And Toothless doing the iconic, hand touch with Gobber who's cosplaying as Stoic. And people not knowing it's actually Toothless, but you can't tell because of the fog and the theater broke down. That was sweet too. That was sweet. I just wish we had them interact. Toothless and his family interacting with... I just wish they stayed. I just wish the dragons stayed. They should have stayed, but stupid reasons. There's this channel who made a fan-made ending. A beautiful ending. Let me find the channel name. And I'll probably put his link in the description. Hold on. Fatal Glory 128. Fatal Glory 128. I'll put his link... the link of his video called How to Train Your Dragon in the Hidden World, A Failure to Inspire, 5 years ago. I'll put the link of the video, if I can, in the link of my channel. And check out his fan-made ending. Beautiful ending. Beautiful ending. I don't know, I think he said he was remaking like a script or something of the whole film. This video was 5 years ago, so probably made it by now. Yeah, check him out. Check his video out. He probably explains why the film is bad compared to my review. There's other videos that explains better than me. There's one that's like 1 hour and 30 minutes long. Yeah, I prefer his ending over the official one. Yeah, so yeah, the only reason I don't like... Okay, I like the Christmas special, Homecoming. It's just the thing I don't like is being reminded that, they departed. They went separate ways. I hate being reminded of that stupid choice. That stupid forced choice that came in Hiccup's mind out of nowhere. Come on. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to the Homecoming. The ending was sweet, where they see Toothless was basically like a ranger. He ate the snack from Hiccup's bowl and then go outside his family. And they see Toothless and his family flying away. Yeah, that was sweet. But it kind of makes the last scene... Yeah, wait a second! If Toothless saw Hiccup and his family in Homecoming, and they And the last flight in How to Train Your Dragon 3, you know how he acted like wild and like, you know, hostile when he saw Hiccup and his family because he didn't recognize them? Should you recognize them since Homecoming takes place like a day or two or a couple, within a week? Inconsistencies after inconsistencies after inconsistencies. God almighty. Oh, the voice acting performances were good. They were great. Good, between good and great. The music, sweet. Nothing very memorable, but sweet. Still don't like Toothless's design here. It looks too dog-like, especially his movements and stuff. I think it's a bit better here. He's slightly more wild, I think. Probably to do the fact that he spent like 10 years with his family, with the dragons, not with humans, but I don't know. And him drawing Hiccup and him wanting to meet Hiccup on the dirt with a stick. That was sweet. Yeah, it's a sweet Christmas special. It's a sweet Christmas special. Go check it out. I would actually recommend this. Just be warned. If you dislike How to Train Your Dragon 3, you might not like this Christmas special a lot. Alright? But if you ignore the departure, ignore that ever happened, you might get something out of this to enjoy, right? I did, certainly. Yeah, I would recommend it to you, all of you, if you haven't seen it. Not better. It's not better than Gift of the Night Fury. It is better than How to Train Your Dragon 3. Not better than How to Train Your Dragon 2. So if I had to rank all the How to Train Your Dragon films, even the live action, I'd go from worst to best. How to Train Your Dragon 3. This might shock all of you. Live action How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon Homecoming. How to Train Your Dragon 2. How to Train Your Dragon Gift of the Night Fury. And How to Train Your Dragon 1. Alright? How to Train Your Dragon 1. Wait, did we see Hiccup's mom in this? I don't remember. Maybe, I'm not sure. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of this Christmas special, and yeah, if you haven't seen it, I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day, or night. Sorry for this video being short, but anyways, take care, and see you soon. Take care.